What's up?
What's going on, man?
All right.
Yeah. So,
I was getting.
what's up, Joel Lead again? Dude, they're already starting to talk. Larry O'Donnell had to grab cheeseburger, Hakemer.
Man, you get the
Joel
comments
late
quick.
again? Dude, yeah. Well, it's on my phone. Listen, no, I wasn't late again. Shut up, Larry. Try going to work.
He broke the streak, as you can tell. It just says Joel Mearns on there.
Yeah, because I lost track. I don't remember. Like, listen, there was 2
Yeah.
weeks where we didn't have shit.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
We'll let the streak continue.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna mess with daggone phone. So I got my TGIR merch on. Thank God it's race day. Good buddy Nate Stevens, right there up top. That's him right there. Thanks, homie. So big race
Right.
for him this weekend. Of course, Bethel Motor Speedway, Doug. Of course, the
And Joel didn't pay his bill.
who didn't pay the bill?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, what I shut off?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
What's up, Nate?
Sure. Yeah. So, yeah. So I think it's called. What are they calling this one? It's the
Ron
Ron
Hills
Hills Memorial
Memorial.
Race. Yeah, good buddy Ron Hills. Bethel
Yep.
Motor Speedway this Saturday. Mike Morse will be in action, and I do believe that
Dinehart better
Steven
show up.
Dinehart will be coming to the asphalt. So
Yeah, Thunder Mountain's off, so there's no excuse.
that's going to be.
Actually, Mike
I hope
Morris
he comes.
posted on there
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he said that there's no reason for him not to, and I actually commented, unless he's scared of the asphalt.
So with that being said, I have not raced in probably a month. Right? Has it been a month?
Oh yeah, at least
Yeah.
that, maybe longer.
What's up, Bobby? So I will be returning to the Bethel Motor Speedway this Saturday for the Ron Hills Memorial Unruly Race. I will be there. We're going to bring Monty. We're going to put a little bit bigger carburetor on. And we're going to give it the old what for. We'll see what we can do. You know, we were third in the first one. Mike Morse and I are banking that Skip LaPole and Dinehart wreck each other, and then we can race for a second.
Is Skip gonna do it again?
I think so. He's
Yeah.
still got.
I haven't really said. Yeah, I got all the stuff. I wasn't sure.
I think he's still got my. He's still. Well, I don't. I know he's still got my tires and all that stuff. So what's up, Leo? That's Mr. Fotopoulos. I didn't see the senior on the end there. Sorry. We love cheaters, he says.
Yeah, that's why you made it no rules, Nate.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
allowed to do that.
Yeah.
So does that mean Kyle Welsh is showing up or no? Asking for a friend. But I hope Dinehart shows up.
Yeah.
Man, I'd really like to see that crazy contraption on the asphalt. If he
Dude,
can make-
that car is amazing. It really is. And it's really not what people think. That's a Monte Carlo.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah,
It's just it's not a late model. That's a
but it certainly looks like one.
yeah. I just yeah. So what's up, Rob? How are you?
All right, looks like
Janet, what's happening? Good to see you. The Hudson Valley Racing Hall of Fame. I'm going to say it wrong, and I'm so sorry. Hudson Valley Race Car Hall of Fame. They had their induction ceremony this past weekend. I know.
Yeah.
Just to name a few, our good buddy Dave Gerard. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame. I know my dad was a few years ago. That was really awesome. Who else? Bob Slate Sr. I think it's Senior 8. I think Bob Slate's dad's name is Bob.
Yep.
I think, right? Okay.
Now, what is that about? Where do they?
Harry
is there, like,
Shortway.
a place for him?
I think they're trying to make like a roving, museum kind of thing. The
okay.
Hagers could probably fill you in better. They've been around about 10 years.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I missed it. You know, we had some stuff. We had some family stuff that we were doing, and I've been to a couple of them, and it's very well done. It's very well put together.
Okay.
Like I said, my dad was inducted into it a few years ago. Ray Tarantino's dad, he was inducted into it a few years ago as well. You've got some really cool names that have been inducted into that, and I think it's more like Hudson Valley racers,
So, okay.
something like that. Yeah, I know I'm saying it wrong, and I apologize to whoever
It looked like it
puts
was
that
a cool
on.
event, though. Cool.
Yeah,
cool event,
what Bob Slate did with the tribute car for his dad, dude,
Yeah,
that
no,
thing
I saw
looks
that. That
awesome.
was cool. Yeah.
You know,
saw
I wanted
that.
to post on because he posted on social media, so I wanted to. Everybody's like, "Oh man, beautiful car, this, that, the other." Of course, me being me, I wanted to put on there and be like, it was all right.
It was just okay.
So Jeremy Decker, check out the Accord Racers Reunion Hall of Fame coming up on August 14th. Thank you, sir.
That should be coming up too. Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, man. So, a lot of racing been going on. What's it been? A couple of weeks now since we've been on here, right?
Yeah.
So we had some scheduling conflicts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know work for me is pretty crazy this week. Putting in some late nights, so with the Orange County Fairs coming up this week.
Thursday.
What's
right?
that? Yeah. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll be working that. But
you're working there? You're working that?
Yeah, I with where I work and stuff, so it's a good opportunity to get out there and try and engage with some of the veterans that come through.
Okay.
Yeah, so we set up a table at the Vet Center. It's my first year actually. Years ago when I was in the military, I was actually with the National Guard, first of the 156 Field Artillery. We actually had our stuff there, and so if you stop down the Orange County Fair this week, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, stop on over and see me. I'll have some goodies and stuff for the kids if they want. And then, of course, if you're a veteran and you want to come talk to me, come see me. Can you see me, John Bockhorn? Well, that's who we got going on. No, man, we can't see you, brother.
Oh, I see him. He's in the green.
Oh, you got him? Okay.
Yeah. What do you comment? I didn't see his comment.
Yeah, I have the comment over here.
Yeah, so. He privated it. Okay.
So we got our good buddy Nate. He's got his race coming up this weekend. Ron Hills Memorial. Come on out to Bethel Motor Speedway. I think it's $5 to get in, right? Grandstands, something like that.
Grandstands is $5.
I think that's a really, really cool race. It's no rules whatsoever.
Right. Welcome.
Other than DOT tires, and I think certain.
Got to weigh 3,000.
Something like that. Yeah. But containment seat, you get weight off. Fire suppression.
It's a cool deal, man. I like it.
It was really, really, really awesome to go out and battle with Skip LaPolt. I really thought we had something for him for the feature, and I realized that no, we didn't.
Yeah, he figured it out.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
he really did. Because he struggled all night.
What time am I at the fair Friday? I will be at the fair Friday from 4 to 8. So Thursday and Friday are going to be a long day for me. So
I just want to touch too. Friday, Accord's having that Sportsman race for Phil.
Oh yeah. So the Memorial race.
Race, 3,000 to win.
I saw
2,000 for second, 1,000 for third. Good money on the line for a great dude, man. Phil was a great guy.
Yeah. Good guy. What's up, Adam? Speed Racer. Back on, yeah, man. What the hell was it? Kevin Berry, man. I saw the plaque earlier. Dude, really gorgeous looking plaque, man. Yeah, good stuff. So
it's going to be a good event, good deal. Hope people come out and support.
Yeah, Orange County Fair Speedway. I think they're racing this weekend too, right? Street stocks are back this weekend. I think it's a full card. Emerson, am I wrong on that? I see you just popped on, right? Street stocks are back this weekend in Middletown.
They should be back this week.
Then I think big block, small block, sportsman, rookie sportsman, stuff like that. So, but
I haven't been to Orange County all year.
Let me find a ride for this one. For
no, Larry, you're out.
For which one, dude? Everybody's seen Larry race, dude. It's actually he did take care of that dude's car, that 57 there. He took care of it. Yeah,
he did it. Yeah.
Well, there was nobody left, so who the hell else was going to race with?
No shit.
You can get DOTs on it and at least 2,800 pounds. Yes, sir. Okay, Em. Thanks, bud. Double header for us. So street stocks and rookie sportsman. Walt Henry's got to be one of the busiest street stock guys this year. Dude, he's everywhere, man. He's got cars all over.
And
sportsman, street stocks. Yeah. And not doing bad. He's doing all right. I think he finished second last week, right?
Yeah, he's definitely good. He's doing good in that sportsman.
So
it's cool.
Yeah, man. So all right, so we've got John Bockhorn on the he's in the green room right now, just coming off a feature win, I think, in the open sportsman, right? Sportsman division.
I see him outside. I'm trying to figure what when I pop him, I don't even know what the hell's sitting next to him, but
I really hope it's not a person. And
I don't listen. He's got some explaining to do. So
okay. So what's up, Mark? Congrats on your graduation, my young man, and good luck. And I think it's UNOH is where Marky's going, right?
Yeah.
Mark Isdell?
Yep. Mark.
Yeah, man. Congrats, brother. Really proud of you, kid. And I've known that kid a long time. So
it's
congrats.
Good
stuff.
All right.
Let's bring him on. So what do you say?
Yeah.
You're cutting in and out.
Turn. Can you turn the thing down? Right, we had it.
I think that's what we did last time.
Turn the volume. Turn the volume down a little bit on your phone.
How's that?
There you go.
Yeah.
What's up,
Yeah.
guys?
What's up?
Same stuff, you?
This is it. Doing
Upright and breathing.
Are you? Yeah. Is that? Trying
My,
to
Yeah,
figure
what-
what the.
my number one fan behind me.
So what you need to do is take an actual fan and glue it to where the head would be,
Yeah.
and bring that thing with you everywhere.
I know. I had a set of legs, but we put them onto somebody's boat at the marinas, upside down legs on his boat, and they stayed there for a while. It's pretty fun.
Nice.
He likes screwing around a lot,
Yeah.
you know?
So John, I got to admit, I've heard the name before. So let's get right to it. How did you get involved with racing, and how long have you been doing it? I know I've seen the name before.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got involved through my grandparents. They've been following racing actually for like 60 years. I mean, they watch Flo every night. Like, Flo is their thing. They follow NASCAR. They followed the Botcher around for years. The Higbees, they helped them. They got me into racing. I mean, I was at Middletown when I was 2 years old, you know, and went there forever. And then I started going with Jimmy Spellman when he started. He lives right by me.
Okay.
And, went with him for a while, and then I stopped, and I ended up buying a slingshot and ran that for a while. I ran a go-kart a long time ago out of a Volkswagen Vanagon. It was pretty cool. That was my baller. Put the
Hell
top
yeah.
up, take a nap,
Yeah,
hang
dude.
out
Yep.
at Hamlin. And then I bought a slingshot. I ran that. I ran the tour, all that kind of stuff. Had 3 of them, AC, out of control.
Okay.
And then I got up into a Speedster. Ran a Speedster for a while. Them things are they're hard. They're like Colt racing because you're kind of controlled by Tobias, where you can race, where you can't race, what kind of parts you got to buy.
Those are yeah. I know what they almost look like an old vintage car, but they're really small, right?
What's that?
Yeah.
The
The speedsters.
Speedster's
they're
like
they're
like wingless midget, but bigger.
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
driving a dump truck, pretty much.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
you see the guys that drive them, Buckwalter, Pouch, all them.
Yep.
Them guys get
Okay.
them going. I mean, I was all right. I wasn't the greatest. I wasn't the worst. Half the time, if you can make the car run all night, you can finish top 10.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
They break down all the time. They just
Really?
It's like a Tractor Supply race car, pretty much.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And then I took a pretty bad wreck in that, and I was a little banged up for a while, and I just put the car in the garage, and didn't do nothing. And I went with helped Daniel Morgevich for a while.
Okay.
We became friends through slingshot racing, and helped him for a while. And then
So I said, yeah, I know the name and I know
Yeah.
the face, and
yeah, the beard.
Okay.
Getting,
Yep.
getting gray.
Dude,
It's
I
getting
respect
gray. I'm
the
getting
beard
old,
game, man. Listen, mine's starting to come back.
I needed to win
got you.
because soon it's going to be all gray, and I don't want to be up there looking, vintage, an old timer,
Yeah. Yeah.
But and then when we went to Florida, he couldn't make it the first night at the one track that Dale was racing. So I ended up warming up the car, and I was like, quick time, like 2 sessions in a row, and I was like, man, maybe I got to try this, Bad idea.
Yeah.
So I came home, I put the Speedster back together, I sold that. Jackie Brown was selling the Extreme Clean show car, whatever it was.
Okay.
It was an older Bicknell, not the right car for me to buy. It wasn't a tall cage. It wasn't. I stuffed my fat ass in there, and we had fun.
Yeah.
And it was COVID and stuff. And, I mean, I didn't. I was just playing around. I mean, I'm serious about it, but as long as the car rolls on the trailer, I'm happy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I like the people having fun, and stuff like that. And then after that year, Morgevich was getting rid of a chassis, and I got his old chassis, and that's where we've been, And Jerry, it's a hit fab, he's been helping me some and hard.
So is that where the number came from, or is that something you've been running?
Yeah, from Higbee and Botcher and them. I mean, that's who my
Okay.
grandparents were around
Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
I always been 97.
Yeah.
Now Cody's racing, so we got 97 B and C, and he almost
Yeah.
beat me this week, which would have been really pissing me off, but it's
Yeah, yeah.
right,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere. I mean, I didn't even know he was. I didn't see him on the board the restart there. And then next thing I know, in Victory Lane, I see him, and I'm like, "What the hell's he doing up here?" I didn't know, and pretty cool though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, my family's been. That's where I was tonight. My grandpa had a stroke actually Monday.
Yeah.
They moved up here. They lived up here, and then they moved to Tennessee, and then they moved back up here about 6 months ago. And he's been not doing that great, and supposed to have a heart surgery Thursday, and he ended up having a stroke Monday, and that's where we were. And Jerry actually just texted me because one of the guys that ran her with my grandpa, Jimmy Walker, I'm not sure if you guys know him. He was at the shop saying
Just from Good Times.
Yeah, what's that?
Just from good times.
But he was at the shop saying it was pretty cool to see the name John Bockhorn up there, and that was from 40 years ago that they knew him. But you go from the highs to the highs, the winning Saturday to the lows. But we're all right. We're getting through it. You know what I mean?
Good, man.
He's 92. I could sign up today to be 92. Live to 92. I'd sign up in a heartbeat.
No shit, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, it's
man, listen, I hope everything goes well with your grandfather, man, and again, thanks for coming on here. I mean, I know you guys. So the new surface in Middletown. What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, this week we've had no rain in 20 days now. I mean, real rain. It was definitely dusty. I think the sprint cars. I was out to lunch. I was on bars. I was gonna stay on bars. I didn't want to go to coils. I said I can make bars work, and I sucked. I mean, let me tell you, the first 2 weeks I started up front and might as well started in the back. It was horrible. And Jimmy Spellman and Danny, they live right by me. They're real good friends of mine. They're like, dude, you got to put coils on. You got to put coils on. I'm like, I'm not spending the money.
Yeah.
So I ended up, they gave me a set of shocks, no buy. Jimmy Horton had a set of brackets. I called Daniel at, Barron's. He got me a couple rods I needed and some other brackets. I ordered another bracket from Hopkins. We put it on. And then we go there, not this week, the week before, and it rains. And the track's heavy. And I'm set up for super slick, you know what I mean? And I never driven the car with coils. So everybody's like, oh, it's totally different. So I go out there and I look like a fish out of water. I start up front, drop back, I suck. So I came home and, adjusted some stuff and we went back up there. And I mean, just the track this week was, I think the sprint cars blew it off a lot. I mean, this week I was just creeping on the bottom. I mean, it felt like I was going so slow that I thought I was going to get past every lap. You know what I mean? I was lifting at the flag.
So is it as icy as people are saying? I mean, is it as
you
is it tough? Is it tough to pass or?
I mean, we were the last feature. I mean, it was pretty much bottom. But you look at Cody, the last 2 laps, he blasted around the outside from 12th in 2 laps.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I think they're just trying to get the right texture, I guess. Right. It's new play, you know what I mean? It's hard.
Well, it's, and that's where everybody's, oh my God, he's got to be cheating. But if he's the only guy that's up top, then, dude, he's searching, and
I think what happens a lot, and people, I see it, under caution, everybody rides around all over, so they kind of get rid of the marbles.
Yeah.
So I think for that, and 2 laps, and everybody's going so slow on the bottom, that them 2 laps, he could, even if he wasn't the greatest up there, he still had so much more momentum.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, Mr. K came over to me after the race. He said, I thought your car was dying because it sounded like it shut off every time you went into the turn. I mean, and I was literally just rolling in,
right.
and driving off.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nerve-wracking. I mean, I think that's the hardest kind of racing to do is just because you got to be so patient,
Yeah. Now, I always say, a lot of the upstate tracks are like that, but that kind of racetrack really separates a true racer. I know people don't, personally, anybody can race on a heavy, tacky racetrack. But when you get somebody on a slick racetrack, man, that right foot is very important.
Oh my God,
it's huge. It's a big difference, and I always say that separates real racers, man. That's why people like Matt Shepard are so good on that. You know what I mean?
I'd rather finish 7th and have tried something than finish 2nd and just hung out with everybody else. You know what I mean?
No, and I mean, like you listen to Shepard going through the turn and. We pit right down in between 3 and 4, and you don't even hear his car. And then you hear everybody else coming in, they're like, "Wow!" And it's like, how is he so fast? But I kind of learned that this weekend. Going slower is faster sometimes. Wait until the car's straight. And it's very nerve wracking when you're leading because you're waiting for Jared LeBlanc or Boniface was behind me or Sabia just to blast around the outside or Roselli. I mean, because them guys just. I mean, in the heat race, LeBlanc, me and him went side by side for 3 or 4 laps, but he just blasted the top, and I can't do that. I ain't got the big enough balls to blast the top like them guys,
So the racetrack is there, though. If you wanted to go to the top, it's there.
It slicks off. I mean, it slicks off. It's going to, I think once you get the water, he figures out exactly how much water he needs every week. We get a little better weather. I mean, it was 90 again. No rain. I don't care where you go. I mean, and you see the Facebook stuff. It seems like everybody wants it to close, and it's stupid. I mean, they pay the most money for one. They're paying for $1,000 win this week. Yeah. Where else are they paying that? Even a Dale race is what? They're not even paying $1,000, and you got to travel 5 hours. And you're burning tires up. I mean, we literally the pits are still on the tires for the last 4 weeks that we've run, or 3 weeks. Wow. You can't burn a tire up. You grind more rubber off. Grinding the tire. You feel bad. You look at the rubber underground, and then you go out, and there's no rubber off of it. know.
Wow.
Listen, I've been saying it for 6 months. Orange County's got some of the worst fans I've ever seen.
Oh, hard.
You know what I mean?
Hard.
It's
hard. I mean, and it pisses you off, you know, because I mean, it's 45 minutes from my house. I don't want to drive an hour and a half to New Egypt. I don't want to. I can't go Fridays to Accord. I just can't. I can't get through the Hebrew 500. There's no way for me to make it there. You know what I mean? First off, I kill somebody on the way, and then I'd be in jail, and you know, it's just, you know, I can't do it. You know, I mean, and the guy, I mean, you look how much money they put in there and changes. I mean, I understand. I think there's sometimes too many chiefs, and you know, not enough Indians. You know, and I think Jeremy. I mean, you know, I don't know if he's a god, but he's definitely there to fix stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
and he knows what he's doing.
In the last month and told people how it is than, you know, some other people have done. You know what I mean? He comes and thanks people and stuff like that. To a racer, that means a lot. You know what I mean? He'll talk to you. He actually comes and, you know, you want to talk to him, he'll talk to you where, you know, a lot of people won't talk to you. You know what I mean? You're just a nobody. I'm a nobody. I'm just a fat race car driver, you know, that parks over in turn 3 and 4.
Well, listen, if you want, man, you can come run with me one night. We can fix the fat problem.
Yeah. I'm actually going to be cooking a steak here after I'm off of this. I got the grill over there getting ready to go, you know.
Nice. So how many seasons have you been in the Sportsman now?
It's with COVID, it's my 3rd year.
Okay.
With COVID. So, I mean, you know, took a
dude, that's years. Still, so, you know, they say it takes about 5 years to, you know, to really get the hang of an open wheel car, man. So that's picking it up pretty quick.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're right. I mean, we're a top 10 car on average, I think. You know, we're not a winner every week, but you know what I mean? We try, you know, it's just me, you know, not a big crew, you know, just a couple guys and stuff, and that's it. It sucked. The one guy that goes with me every week, he's been racing with me since forever. He ended up couldn't go this week, and I win. You know, it killed me. I Walt Bennett. I mean, I was like, you got to be kidding me. The one week he ain't here, I win. You know.
Yeah, that's how it usually works. Yeah,
that's always how it works. You know, so.
And that's another big thing is trying to find help. You know, this game is like, so hard.
Yeah, it's like the kid that, I mean, I call him my crew chief, you know, Chris Ackerman. He's only 15 years old, you know. He actually just started working with me at my shop, too, my repair shop. The kid wants to work. You know, he texts me, hey, I'll come work at your shop and just, you know, I want to learn. I don't care if you pay me or anything. I mean, how many 15-year-olds are going to say that? Nobody. Nope. You know, the kid tries his hardest. I let him warm the car up. He drives it back from tech. Well, when we get there, not too often. He drove back victory lane, you know, and I mean, the kid... Nice. You know, he's teaching them shocks and grinding tires, and you know.
But that's exactly what needs to happen. Exactly. That's what needs to happen.
There's more of that.
Yeah, there's not a lot of guys. I mean, you look at the age difference. I mean, I'm 41. You know, you look at the ages of kids coming up. There's not a lot of kids racing. Even. I mean, there is, but they're not. You know, and most of them, their dads do everything. You know, in my eyes. You know what I mean? A lot of them, they don't know.
Yeah, even with my kids, my daughter, I let my daughter back the car out of the trailer, all that stuff. You know what I mean? And you gotta get the younger generation in, or we're it. That's it. And once we're gone, that's it.
No, I know. I mean, it's you know, and financially, I mean, it's not easy for these kids to do it. You know, I mean, he actually wants to start running a slingshot, and he's saving up his money and stuff, and hopefully we can get him in a slingshot and he can try that out. You know. Yeah. Well, he's a good kid. He's going to actually cut my grass tomorrow for me. I told him he got to cut my grass. I'm busy this week. And maybe put the body on the car. I haven't told him that yet, but he might have to do that.
Yeah, wait till you wreck the damn thing, and then he's got to try and put the body on the car. That shit sucks.
We did that last year. We tore the rear deck off. The last couple weeks, we didn't even take the rear quarter panels off. And I mean, I take the whole car. You can see it in the garage back there. I only got a little one-car garage. That's all we got. No big shop. Yeah. But, you know, we left the quarters on, and I said, I don't like washing this way, but if we take that thing off, we're going to have to go to Jerry and get new body panels, and I don't feel it.
Yeah, years ago, I worked with Eddie Walters. Eddie Walters moved up from Pro Stocks and started running a Sportsman, and Eddie was really rough on equipment. And, man, when he started wrecking that thing, dude, it was like, all right, you hold this, I'll hold that. And then we just, it was just, I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, dude. No, and I'm cheap. I'll run that quarter panel. Duct tape. I mean, I got spares in there that are duct tape up and zip tied.
Yeah, that's what me too.
I got the same rub rails on the car that I started with 3 years ago, just so you guys know.
Yeah, just repaint. Listen, that's why I always said, listen, if I ever get a Sportsman, I'm not getting chrome shit. I'm like, I need something I can repaint.
I had chrome because when I bought the car, it was a show car, and I had the chrome, and I had it at the show, and everybody's like, "Oh, big money, big money." I'm like, "No, they're just for show. I'm taking them right off."
Yeah.
So a rear chrome bumper. How much do you think a rear chrome bumper is from Big Nell?
Oh, they're probably $350.
Wrong, $435.
Yeah, it's crazy
for a guy to run in the backy on the start.
Yeah, that's not doing it.
You know.
So I always want one of those things, where they hit the back of your car, and then the finger comes up.
Yeah,
every time they hit you. You know what I mean?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I should look at that. Maybe I'll have to put that on there.
Listen, probably we should patent that. I'll go 50-50 with you. Every time you hit it, it just does this.
We'll have to try that.
Never should have said that. He says.
Emerson. Yeah, right. Nah.
So let's talk a little bit about Chrome don't win races. Yeah, we know, Larry, because you usually wear it off. Yeah. Let's talk about your 2022 season. Where do you plan on running anywhere else at the end of the year? Sticking strictly to Middletown?
I'd love to go to like Port Royal for that big race they have out there. But with the tire deal, you got to get American Racers, and right now it's hard to get. And it's a week before Eastern States. I mean, last year I timed in the top 6 at Eastern States. I mean, nobody really knew that, but that was a pretty big accomplishment for me, the time in the top 6.
Where'd you wind up in that race?
8th. I ended up 8th.
Okay. That's not bad.
That's good.
No. I mean, I was on bars, and they were all on coils last year, and I made it work. But I mean, it's hard, man. With work and stuff, we're so busy. I'm booking like a week and a half out right now at my repair shop, and we're just crazy busy.
And where is that located?
In Butler, New Jersey, Ebers Auto.
Okay.
So it's just.
Did you say Hebrews Auto?
Eber, E-B-E-R-S.
I think you said Hebrew Auto.
That's what I was like,
no. Ebers. But it's fun.
Now
I'd love.
I get the Hasidic 500 thing there. Yeah.
Yeah. See that? I mean, I'd love to travel. We did that a lot with the slingshots, but it's just hard with the tire deal and work.
Yep.
I think I'll just finish this year at Orange County. Maybe maybe hit something with that run to Hoosiers because I ain't dismounting 10 tires to mount up 10 American Racers and then dismount them again. Listen, that's too much work for me.
Well, now that you're a Sportsman feature winner at the legendary House of Power, somebody's got to jump in and maybe, spot you some American Racers and stuff like that. Throw some money at you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, here we go. Throw some money. I actually have a couple, I mean, I could get some. I know, I know pretty much a lot of guys, you know what I mean? And I could probably get some, but it's a lot of work to switch it. And you know what? Orange County, in my eyes, you really got to have, besides Shepherd, like a car for there. Like, you start going other places, and it's hard. Orange County's not an easy track. A lot of guys say if you can win there, you can win anywhere, which I see a lot of guys that do win there and go other places and win.
Yeah.
But it's a fast track. You got to have your stuff together. I mean, I got a lot of old stuff on my car, but I make it work, So, but we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's like what kind of you're running a Hig Fab now? What year? And what year is the Hig Fab?
I don't even know. It's probably a 15, 16. Like
it's a Jacker chassis.
It's actually Crummel's. It was actually Crummel's chassis, and then Morgevich bought it, and then I got it from him. I just took all the Bicknell stuff. I got a 6-pin front end. I put the coils on. We get the coils on, and Jimmy goes, "Oh crap!" I said, "What's that?" We got to put longer front brackets on. I said, "I didn't put longer front brackets on. I'm done." So we just put the shock tower brackets up and ran it. We don't have no 8-degree front end. Everybody said you got to run this 8-degree front end. I ain't running that. I don't even know what springs are on the thing. They gave me a set of Fox shocks with a set of springs, no spring smashing crap. Put them on there and race the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
Take a couple turns out of here, a couple
and
turns
it works.
Listen, I always said, people started giving me good stuff to drive, and I couldn't drive the damn thing. Then you give me this shit that was all bent up and smashed and broken, and I could win races with it.
I'm telling you, the shock tower. I powered the shock towers back out at the beginning of the year because I didn't feel like taking it to Jerry. I just straightened them back out. I mean, when I needed new bars, instead of buying them, I went over to Spellman's house. He had them in the shed. I said, give me them too. We put them on. I mean, I'm not, I don't spend $1 million to go racing. I tell you that right now. It ain't in the cards for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, I do it more for fun. And you know what I mean? If we finish good, we finish good. We still get a milkshake at the end of the night, no matter how.
Yeah, man.
We won, and we stopped at the Goshen Quick Check, and they were out of milkshakes. So we went the back way home to Florida and stopped at Florida by Barrett's and got a milkshake there.
Yep. Listen, I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of big name drivers start off the same way that you did with nothing and win with nothing, and then you gave them good stuff, and the guys just couldn't wheel it, and then they went back to just doing driving junk. And dude, it's just what you do. It's what you make it work. You want to go race. Listen, everybody can go racing. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't need $1 million, but everybody feels it. Oh, I gotta have what that guy has. I have to have his motor. No, you don't.
That's like people are like, who does your motor or whatever. I'm like, I don't know. I bought it with the car. It's a 2018 crate.
Yeah.
I mean, I got that thing. Funny story on that thing. We put the motor in and all that, and Jimmy and them are over, and we're warming it up. Yeah, she got real hot. We never put coolant in the motor, and it's Still running 3 years later, no problem. And I want to race with it. I don't care. I'll tell people. I mean, if they
so
want,
years ago, Middletown, we were one of the first ones in the street stocks that was running a crate motor, and they finally took it out. They took it apart, and George Johnson was like, "Holy shit, man, this thing's 13 years old." I was like, "Dude, I can't afford nothing more than that." You know what I mean?
You look at the prices of stuff. These the Noth and this other one, Killer Crate. They're, $10,000 for a crate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
if you're gonna do 10 grand, dude, you might as well go small block race.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I mean, last year my boss, because on the starts, the carburetor I had sucked, and I was too cheap. And my boss asked Jimmy, what does he need to get better on the starts? Because I was up there one night and I lost. I ended up like fourth. He goes, I'd get him a carburetor. My boss ended up buying me a carburetor. And that definitely helped. But that was $1,200. I wasn't going to spend $1,200.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get used tires from guys. You know what I mean? I grind them up, sipe them up, make them work. The tires I had on there. I think the one tire I bought off, or got from Libby, the left rear, and that actually because I got a flat the week before. Me and Sabia got into it a little bit. I think I chopped him, but I told him he hit me because he's a dick. But and he gives me all his cheating parts, just so you guys know. I got all Sabia's cheating parts. Don't tell him, but he gives them to me.
That's good.
No, I'm kidding.
That's good.
But so I went in the shed. I pulled out one. And actually, I looked at the tires. Said, "Man, this thing's a little dry rotted, but it's the right size." You know what I mean? So we mounted up and we went a race on the son of a bitch. You know what I mean?
On a dry rotted tire, and it held.
And it held. It's still
what I'm
holding.
talking about.
Over there, over there, the shop right there.
Yep.
I don't even know how old it is.
Yeah, I've run. I used to.
I had the kids paint the letters, and then they look like new tires, and everybody.
Man. So my uncle owns Fast Eddie, the auto wreckers up in Monticello, New York. And when I first started racing, I'd go to him. I'd buy a motor for $400. The thing would leak oil and smoke like crazy, and I'd win races with it. It'd run 300 degrees. Yeah. I ran it till it blew up, and I did that shit for sometimes a couple of years.
I won't buy a new motor till this one blows up, and then I might even retire or buy another boat. I don't know.
But even now, I mean, the crate motors now, they were affordable. Now they're 5,800, I think, out the door.
They were
crazy.
30. We bought one, I don't know how many years ago, when Spellman started crate racing. It was $3,200. I went and picked it up. $3,200 right to, and that was it. Now you can't even, it's $2,000. Well, what's different on them? They're nothing different. No. One time you put exhaust.
It's just they know that everybody wants them now.
Yeah, it's you know what it is. It's follow the leader. Everybody buys a Bicknell. Everybody else buys a Bicknell. Yeah. Everybody goes on coils. I mean, I shouldn't talk. I'm on coils now, but but everybody does this. Everybody does that. I mean, and it, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's the way of the world, right? Everybody follows everybody's lead, but I don't think you need to. You know what I mean? We run an open trailer. We got an open trailer. I never had an enclosed trailer. I don't want an enclosed trailer. You know what I mean? And it's cool. The best part with the open trailer is, you're going up the thruway or 17, and kids and people go by, give you a thumbs up. You know what I mean?
See, this is the kind of attitude. This is the kind of attitude that is missing in racing. And John, I appreciate your attitude.
This guy's got it.
It's about having fun. And now everybody, I was having a message with Frank Twing, and Frank has been a big time pro stock racer for years. I followed him when I was a kid. I was there when he won Syracuse with the pro stock, and he said the same. He said, Joel, you know what the issue is? He said, now it's all about winning. And if we don't win, we're going to spend the money until we do. Yeah. And this is what people have forgotten. This is supposed to be fun. I can remember wadding the car up on Saturday night, Sunday morning. I got guys in my driveway with parts. Hey man, what do you need?
That's what we do.
That's cool, man. What do I owe you? You know what I mean? I mean, it's not that way anymore. The mentality of racing has changed drastically in the past 5 years.
Yeah,
I mean, 5 years.
I think social media hurt it too a little bit.
100%.
Pressure on people. Everybody wants to be a winner. Like I said on the way home, I were coming home from the hospital. I said, you know what? I got to soak this week in, because next week I'm not the winner anymore. I'm done. You know what I mean? This was my week to soak it in. You know what I mean? And I mean,
people only remember you for the last time you won.
That's it, man. And I could go out there and finish 10th, and they'll be like, oh, whatever, or finish 18th and nobody, and it's hard. It's a tough sport.
And they'll say you got lucky.
But the biggest thing, here's the biggest thing, right? 100 years from now, none of this shit's going to matter. None of it's going to matter.
50 years ain't going to matter, right? 5 years, we don't know the way it's going right now. These people,
You know what I mean? It's not going to matter. So why be upset? Why be annoyed? Of course, you're going to have a lot of more downs than ups in racing. That's just the way it is. Yeah. But if you're going to sit and you're going to dwell on all the negative stuff, dude, then you might as well just sell everything and do something else.
Life's too short for that. You know what I mean? I said it all the time. I go out. Like, I got a boat. I go out on my boat all the time. Everybody busts my chops. Why don't you go on your boat more? And I do. I go on it. I don't care. I won't work on the race car and go on that because it's so relaxing. Yeah. There's more to race cars then there's more to life than race cars. You know what
Listen,
I mean?
and COVID proved that.
Yeah.
Because I've been driving race cars for 22 years. I've been around it my entire life. And when COVID happened, I went, "Oh shit! I got other stuff to do on a Saturday."
Yeah. No, it is. It's crazy, and I mean that's the hard part with Orange County, man. I mean they just feed us sportsmen to the wolves. I mean anytime there's a race, we're add the sportsman. I mean we race this Saturday, then we race Thursday, and then we have twin 20s on Saturday. Yeah. So, I mean, three times.
Well, I think it's because your division is getting 30, 40 cars.
Oh, yeah. What pays the back gate? You know what I mean? You got all the people, all the pit crew. I mean, all that. I mean, I understand they got to make money, but it's hard. I mean, I like to do other stuff too. I'd like to just have a Saturday off to do stuff.
So are you points racing?
I don't point. I don't know. I was leading the points for the first 2 weeks, and I thought I was on top of the world, and then I was like 27th after that, and I'm like.
Then you realize that shit, it's only April, and we have till like October.
Yeah, I walked around like a big stud, and busted people's chops. I'm the points leader, and I'm like, but I really don't want to look at it. You know what I mean? Because the problem is you look at it and you get points racing, and it screws your head up. I mean, I just want to get there every Saturday and unload the car, go out there, race, talk to people, bust people's chops, make fun of people. Yeah. And come home, and that's it. Wash the car. I mean, that sucks, washing the car. But my crew chief starts it early now. I show up a little later. I figured out, you tell him you got to sleep in. He gets you early. Half of it's done. It's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, that points racing, and I speak from experience, man, it ruins friendships. It ruins people's attitude. It hurts your crew. As soon as you stop doing that, and then you just show up just to race, dude, that's when it becomes fun again. It really does. No.
I make it fun. I mean, I know a couple weeks I was a pretty much of a dick, you could say. I was frustrated, when you're going backwards, because I know I'm better than that, and not, and I was kind of being a dick because it was just getting on me, and then I'm like, I got to stop this. I can't be this way because I'm going to have nobody going with me soon if I be a dick to everybody. You know what I mean? And I told him straight out. I said, I was just frustrated. You know what I mean? You get frustrated with this because you want to do good for everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah. Stuff. Yeah. Everybody that's on your car.
But listen, man, with the attitude that you have, and even Janet Cargain there, she piped in and said it too. With the attitude that you have, man, you're going to have people following you, especially young kids. Dude, you've got a great attitude towards racing, and I know you've been doing it a long time, and you're keeping it fun, and that's the biggest thing, man. You're going to have more downs than you are ups, and if we can get more people with your mentality and your attitude. Dude, you know what I mean? I think that people will come to the stands and see, hey, man, what's that bockhorn guy doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so the big guy with the beard and stuff. Out there throwing around. And,
right? So at the end of the day, what are we there? We're there for entertainment. We're there to put on a show. Yeah.
That's what we're there for, That's like
me. You know what I mean?
I put the beer. I don't even drink, really. I mean, and I put the beer on Cody's head, busting chops in Victory Lane. You know what I mean? I'm always that way, man. I'm going to laugh till the day I die, you know what I mean?
That's good, man. That's the way
no matter how bad stuff is. Like I said, my grandpa's in the hospital, but you know what was cool? I went there the other day and saw him, and he had a stroke and stuff. And the first thing he told the nurse when I walked in is he said, "My grandson." I mean, it was hard to understand it, but my grandson won a stock car race this weekend, and they've been following it forever. And for me to come home Sunday and show him the plaque and stuff, I mean, it really, it's good. And for him to say that, I know doing good for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So it's cool.
Man.
You got to be happy.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. So I just saw.
Just another question: is there a backdrop to why Ryan Walther wants to know who you borrowed your motor from?
My chops. I told everybody I borrowed it from Sabia because Sabia says I'm a cheater, But Ryan Walther, he gave me a carb spacer that he says it's legal. It passed tech. I was a little nervous, but he's a smart ass too. Everybody thinks we're brothers, you know what I mean? We kind of look like each other. I mean, I'm better looking, but that's besides the point. And I think I'm a better driver, but he thinks he's a better driver because he drives a small block,
I'm telling you, I already know what it is that you're doing.
How many times did he win?
He won in Sportsman. He hasn't won in small block.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
looks like you got to win one. Yeah, you're even.
Yeah, I got slingshot wins. He don't have no slingshot wins because I don't. That was he was too.
So years ago, Stuart Friesen got his fuel cell from Canada, and Canada, their measuring system is a lot bigger.
Too big, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I already know how it is that you won. So you got your air for your tires from Canada. Yeah. So you're not using American air, and that's and there's nothing in the rule book. But give it a week or two, and they're going to start.
Check it out. I know. Canada. Yeah, I know. Now I got the mark on me, you know what I mean?
It tastes like bacon.
Everybody's going to be looking at me. See, I don't even have no shock covers. I got to order shock covers this week. I got to order them big cardboard things to put behind the thing. I need a banner for it. But we should really get a the Northeast Racing Happy Hour banner for the back of the car because I don't want people seeing my setup.
No, you need a piss stained bed sheet.
Oh,
yeah, that we should put that. I'm gonna bring something this week just to hang on the back.
That just says like whoever your major sponsor is, just say thanks, John.
Yeah, I mean, but I got to cover this thing up because this car is, it's fast. I mean, I don't want anybody stealing my secrets all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Yeah. I got some kind of spring rubber in the right rear. I don't even know what the hell the thing does.
No, that's rust.
Oh, that's rust? Oh, I thought it was a spring rubber.
So my buddy...
He's still throwing chops at you. He won in his first season,
Ask him how he won. He redrew the pole. At least I started second. I had to pass one guy.
What you're saying is...
one guy. He didn't have to pass nobody.
So what you're saying is on your chassis, people are wondering if is that mud or weld?
Yeah, we actually welded because I put the brackets on and I didn't know you had to weld an extra thing. So I loaded the car up with no body, took it to Spellman's, we welded, and I actually forgot to paint that, so it's probably rusted on there right now. Yeah. Oh, it's a lot, this racing scrap, Look, guys taking notes. See that?
Yeah. See, you're teaching them here, man.
I know. Got about 9 inches of stagger, 320 pounds left rear weight, and I spring smash them. I just push them down on the ground like this, and that's my spring smasher. Thing works awesome.
Step 1 on how to win a race in Orange County. Number 1, be an asshole. Number 2.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, I'm going to probably pull out another dry rotted tire this week and see if we can get that to victory lane.
That's always the best. Yeah,
but, I mean, if anybody wants to come look, they can come look because I don't even know what I got on the car. So I actually need someone to look to tell me so I can give notes to other people. You know what I mean?
That's great.
Did you see Paul Harding? Did you see that, Gary? BLM.
What'd he say?
It says bang local MILFs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. So be an asshole. John is good at that. Jason Von Dorn, man. He just
He's still crying about pay. Ask him when he's going to get paid again. He's over there crying about pay. Jay, you're richer than me. You got a big block. Stop crying about money. He got 10 crew guys. I got 2, and my girlfriend.
The secret to winning is milkshakes.
That's it. Every race. I don't care if I finish first, last, dead last. I don't make the race. If it rains out, we get milkshakes.
Oh shit! That's
listen,
pretty good.
I'm not. I don't want my kids to watch this because that's my crew.
Yeah,
my kids are my crew.
Find a milkshake.
Dad, they get milkshakes. I'm like,
yeah. They used to call me the milkshake man, but that was like when I was in the Speedster and it was on the car like 100 times. I was like, dude, I don't need that. See, there's my crew chief. I was actually going to fire him. See that? He's commenting on there.
Crew chief's going to get a shot and our slingshot. That's Danny Carlo. Danny Carlo, do you guys know Danny?
Yeah. Danny lives right around. He goes by my work every day to go get his lunch. I think he gets like 4 sandwiches or something at Quick Check. Because he goes by and the truck sits lower when he goes by. I don't know what he buys at Quick Check. Yeah. But he don't stop to give me any. You think he'd give me a milkshake on the way by for winning? Thanks, Danny.
Oh,
unbelievable.
Yeah.
The award. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Well, I better get a milkshake then. Yeah. Oh, great. Now look at what you started. Right now, my guys are like,
man,
we gotta get milkshakes.
I better bring an extra $50 because the price went up. They're actually $4.22 now.
I was gonna shit.
Thanks to Brandon. I actually have that on my car. I don't know if you saw that on my door post. Let's go, Brandon. It's pretty good.
Listen, this is gonna suck. We're not gonna be able to afford fuel now. I gotta go buy freaking milkshakes for my crew. That's gonna be awesome.
I love it, bro. Make sure you take pictures of it and post it on Facebook. Thanks, John Bob. You're gonna be hitting me up. Send me a bill. Send me a bill for 20 milkshakes.
Yep. That means I gotta start kicking all the fat guys off my team now because this shit's gonna cost me money.
I know. I hope I get paid from Orange County soon so I can buy more milkshakes. They're actually catching up. They've been doing good.
Yeah.
Caught up. We got checks a couple weeks ago in a row. Not waiting a month. Like I'm on freaking food stamps and stuff. You know what I mean? But it's right. We get through. I don't worry about it. Listen, if you can't race and you ain't got the money to go every week, you shouldn't be going. In my eyes, you know what I mean? If you're depending, I know it's hard. I know people ain't gonna. But if you're dependent on that money every week to go back to the next week, I don't think you should be racing myself.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, hey, I'm not bad mouth people.
But
but it helps though. I mean,
it does help. It does help. I understand that, but it's like
there were nights when I would run Friday night, and Friday night, if provided I did well, that would determine whether or not I go racing on Saturday.
Saturday night.
Yeah. But I mean, some people are just it is what
Yeah. And then when it really got bad, I have enough kids where I could sell one or at least take it over to the pawn shop because I got plenty more. I have like 6 total. So you know what I mean?
About $50 for the mannequin. I might have.
I'm just saying.
Arm off. I can take the arm off and just sell the arm maybe first. You know what I mean? But I don't.
It all depends. It all depends on if his hand is open or not.
Listen, that's a new meaning to the word hand job.
Holy fuck!
Listen, you should run the small block race this year, and when you come in for a pit stop, make sure that mannequin is the first thing over the wall.
That'd be awesome. Have the arm. Just have the arm out there like this, aiding me. And, I'm gonna bring the arm and have
any desire to move up to another division?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't. It's it's faster.
for the small block, right? What would you need in order to move up? Just a
motor,
a carburetor, right?
No, you need a bigger motor. You can't run a crate with the small block.
No,
you got to get. I mean, these guys all got the spec small blocks. They're like 600, 700 horsepower. These guys are
okay. Yeah, but don't you think that maybe with a smaller motor, you know what I mean, and on a slick track, that might
yeah, but they won't let you. They're not really letting you. They're cracking down. Like, you can't run a small block.
Why?
I don't know. That's just their rules, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's like, it sucks, because they used to be able to run a Sportsman. I could run the Sportsman and say, like, I could have, my crew chief run the rookie race with the same car. Yeah. They don't let you do that anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they're not allowed. You can only run the car one class. Also, if I run Sportsman, I can't have someone run rookie, I don't know.
That doesn't make sense to me because you still have to pay.
Register.
You still have to pay to get into that race.
Yeah, you're still paying, but I don't know what they're I don't know. I haven't asked. I don't care to ask.
Yeah, he must be cursing a lot because he's cutting out quite a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They got him on the delay. They hit him on the delay button.
I wasn't even cursing.
So, John, let's
blame it on somebody.
Man.
Some nights I think that's my crew right there. No arms because they have them in their pockets or they're eating. You know?
Yeah.
Arm.
Well, that's what he just said. Where'd it go? Right here. Your crew guy. Right here.
You be doing podcast. I'd be eating pizza.
He's always eating. He's always eating. See, listen. We have a weigh-in every week. He's got to weigh himself in, and every week he's got to lose 5 pounds before he runs a slingshot. Don't let him lie to you. He's actually losing the weight, though. It's good. So we weigh the car, and then we weigh him.
Yeah. Good deal. All right. Yeah, because if you're a big guy at one of them slingshots, dude, you look like a puffer fish in a beer can. So that's it's not going to, yeah. I don't know what the hell you just said.
I said I made it work when I got in the slingshot. I'm a big guy. But,
yeah. So, all right, John, let's talk about some of the sponsors you got here for 2022, man.
We got a lot of sponsors. We got Mike Sparta Trucking. We got Creative Auto. We got Bennett Motors. Oh, we got Napa, Midnight Auto Parts. Andy, I forgot him in Victory Lane. He said he's cutting me off. He does a lot for everybody. I got Morgevich Family, DD Produce, TSL Shocks, Evers Auto, Spellman Brothers Racing, Fidel Racing, Towing, Greenville Lake Ballcraft, free gas for my boat, which is a good deal, Phoenix Powder Coating, they help with the powder coating and stuff. The Myers, Rain Depth to it. They hooked me up with some Myers tires. They got me new ones. That's cool. I'll take that's about it. My pockets, some money comes out of my pockets. And, I don't really know. But that's about it, buddy.
Yeah.
Can you hear Gary? Brian Walker, his old cheater crate parts, so he tries to get me caught, but he thinks I put him on, and I don't. But he wants to. Ryan Walter's dad fixed the shock for me, and he won't give me a bill, so I don't know how much I got to pay him. He said like $500, but I think he's lying.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I'm gonna give Jimmy Horton some beef. He gave me that bracket. There's a lot of good people out there, even though. Spellman Brothers.
So you're breaking up again.
Spellman Brothers Racing, I got to thank them, especially Dan. He runs his mouth. He helps me out a lot.
Yeah. So we've gotten to the part where
I found my new favorite Sportsman guy.
Yeah. Listen, dude, it's like him and was that Billy Whitaker, right? Billy Walker.
Billy Walker.
Yeah. Oh, did I thank Timmy Buckwalter? I got to thank Timmy Buckwalter too. I forgot about him.
I think he did by wearing his shirt.
Well, we'll thank him again. what I mean? And Fox shocks. I put Fox shocks on the car, and I don't think anybody runs Fox shocks. I'm waiting for him to call me to ask me what I did special to win a race. But
left them in the rain.
yeah.
No, listen, they were at the bottom of the pool, and I found them.
I think the left front's bent, but we're going to run it again this week. How it works.
This will be fine.
Fuck.
So, John, out of any race that you could possibly win in your career, other than the Daytona 500, what race would that what race would that be?
How about Knoxville Nationals? I don't run a sprint car, but it looks
Nice.
pretty cool.
Okay.
Oh,
I think that's the first time we've heard that one.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
One.
You know, I mean, I'd love to drive a sprint car, but I'd be scared. I'm not a real big front guy. You know, I'm kind of like a bottom, creep around the bottom guy.
Yeah.
Snooker, like an old Alan Johnson.
Yeah. So,
I forgot. I gotta thank Hick Fab. Jesus Christ, I forgot. I gotta thank Jerry Hick Fab too. Oh, my family helped his family for 50 years and stuff. Cool.
Yeah.
That's why he's cutting it out. It's fucking animated. He's excited.
Somebody's gonna call me and text me and freaking yell at me, and I'm not in the car. I don't know. Crazy.
Yeah. Listen, it was getting to the point where I started making a list. It was like we had a year we were freaking winning almost every week, and I started making a list so that because I was just forgetting everybody. I really was. But now that I'm 22 years into it, my list is like this big. It's not very big anymore.
I mean, you can't remember. And the problem is you're in victory lane there, and you're looking around to see who's there.
Yeah.
And trying to read the side of the car, and Tim Pick's like pushing you. I almost hit him with the flag. You guys see that? You got to watch the video. I didn't even know I was doing it. I was whipping the flag up and down like a moron. You know, I mean, victory lane rough.
Yeah. Listen, I've been a track announcer for over 20 years, and it doesn't matter. Every time we'd win a race or something like that, and they do an interview, and I sound like I was either drunk or I had a mouthful of bottle caps, and
you're so excited.
Dumb.
You know, I wasn't going to stand on the roof because I'd probably break the thing. So I'm like, I'm just going to sit on the door here and wave the flag and beat the roof. I actually beat the roof, and now it's all scratched up, screwed myself on that. We'll run it for the rest.
Yeah. Nobody's looking at the roof. Unless they're flipping you back over.
Unless they're flipping you over.
Oh, I forgot Scotty Signs, too. They lettered the car. They did a great job on that. You can actually read my race car, unlike some cars you can't read. I like when you can read. You know?
Yeah. Well, I heard that's the dust.
The dust. Yeah, that don't help either. It was funny, though. I was getting a lap traffic and getting a little dusty. I come up on the guy, and I'm like, everybody said, don't let these guys screw with you. I was just going to start punting them. Spinning them out one by one until I get by them because I wasn't going to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's rough. It's rough.
John, man, listen, we really appreciate you being on here with us, dude.
I gotta cook this steak over here. I'm getting ready to cook.
So listen, we're gonna let you go, man, because it's my understanding you're a lot bigger than what I am. So I don't know too many people that are bigger than Gary. Gary's what are you 6'8"?
8'10", isn't he?
Yeah, some shit. I don't know. I think he just has big feet.
I got that too.
About big feet and big shoes or big hands, right?
Listen, this is a family show.
I said you need big shoes and big gloves. I didn't say nothing else. I make sure you say bye to my friend, the no arm guy over there. All right.
Head? I'm calling that thing the head. He's
the head.
Right? Because it ain't got one. So, John, thank you so much, man, for coming on here with us, brother. Congratulations.
No problem.
Man, you are a character, dude, and it's awesome. And listen, one of these days I'll return back down to Middletown. I'll take a walk down and to a race there. But if I do, man, I'll definitely pop over. Congrats to you, man.
Shuffler, the rooftop shuffler, right there.
Next time I come to the track, I'll bring the camera. We'll get like inside info on that car. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Take all the pictures you want, post them, document it. You want bring your measuring tape, maybe the X-ray too, to make sure you know what kind of camshaft I got in the motor. Frank, that thing's huge. It's like I don't know what's wrong with the motor. I think something to the carburetor, something screwed up. You know.
So every time he goes into the corner, there's nothing but milkshakes freaking flying all over the place.
Always got. Hey, I hope I win again and we can come back on and talk some more.
Let's do that.
Or if I finish 18th, even if I finish 18th, you can have me on. We'll just talk.
Exactly. Listen, you don't got to win to come back on. Believe that.
Yeah, man.
All right, boys.
All right, John.
Hey,
thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Let's go, Brandon.
Holy shit.
Dude, man, my face hurts from laughing. Dude, he's a good dude, man.
Yeah,
what a funny bastard. Holy shit. Good dude.
That was fucking great.
All right, man. So again, all the local tracks they'll be running this weekend. Accord Speedway, that's the Phil Getchus Memorial Race. Sportsman, that's the big one up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, who else? Ray Orange County will be running. Bethel Motor Speedway will be back in action this weekend as well. Of course, they got Nate Stevens and they're on Unruly Race. Don't forget, he's got his TGI merch that'll be up there. Thank God it's race day, and that's the Open Racing Challenge series. And it's pretty much anything goes. DOT tires must weigh 2,800 pounds. Some sort of nonsense like that, but it's going to be a good time. So you're going to see BMS modified, street stocks, pro stocks, you name it. Hopefully they'll be out there this weekend at Bethel Motor Speedway. And this is
can you have a welded rear end or no?
I think so. Yeah. Listen,
That's
I think the welded brackets are going to be okay this weekend.
They're okay. All right.
I
was just checking.
Yeah.
I was
you
again asking for a friend.
You could even put the rear on the roof if you want to. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Angle milled heads, you can do that too.
Oh, you're allowed. Okay.
Yep,
all right.
Absolutely.
Just want to make sure. So
aluminum hubs, you can have those. Aluminum tie rod ends, you're allowed to have those. Dude, anything goes, man. It's going to be a good time. Yeah. Listen, if your left side percentage is 1% over, they don't care. It's going to be good. It's going to be good to go.
So there you go.
Yeah, man.
Support Nate Stevens.
Absolutely. So, all right, folks, that's going to do it for us.
Joel, you're always welcome at the country club. You know that.
Oh, yeah. Great show, guys. Joel, you're always welcome at the... Oh, yeah, okay. So I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, but...
listen, be careful what you wish for, Pop, because you never know.
Yeah. Is his membership still good, Pops? I don't know.
Of course it is. I know who works in the office.
You know the leader of the country club. Okay.
Yeah. Listen, we go way back. I've left some asshole orange on his car quite a few times.
Oh man.
Hey Joel, any info on that filming at OCFS in August? No, sir. I do not know, and I want to apologize to the street stock guys. Kind of stepped on some toes. Didn't realize I was doing that. But it's my understanding, if you want any information, please give Emerson Cargain a call. Lifetime. Thanks, Pop. Give Emmy a call, and he'll be able to fill you in a little bit better. So I was asked to post something up. I did that, and I did not realize that there was other stuff in the works. I was just kind of helping out. At least I thought I was. So yeah, I'm not really sure, Paul. Give Pop a shout, or I think Doug Delgarian might be the other one. So yeah, I'm not really sure. So, but all right, folks, that is going to do it for us. It's a Tuesday. It's 8:36. I'm tired. My well pump took a crap, so I have no water in my house right now.
Still, huh?
Yeah. So we that's exactly what happened. So big shout out, big shout out, John Saft Electric out of Pine Bush, New York. Thank you so much, John, and your family, Saft Electric. Those guys, absolutely awesome. He came out here the other night, dude. It was like 9-10 o'clock at night, and dude, he did his thing, man. And John, I appreciate you. Thank you. Saft Electric. Any of your electrical needs, call John Saft Electric in Pine Bush, right? They're Pine Bush, New York. So I wish I had the number. I would post it on there. Absolutely amazing. I appreciate you. And Voss Plumbing and Heating, of course, that's my good buddy Sean Rigney. They will be coming by hopefully tomorrow with a new well pump. I guess that's the perks of owning your own house. When you're out of water, thank God we live next to a river.
Yeah, man.
So,
portable pump.
Yeah, man. So there has been a lot of nonsense on social media about last weekend up there at the Bethel Motor Speedway. I am not going to have an opinion on it. I wasn't there. Congratulations to George Van Arsdale, I guess. He picks up the big $3,000 payday. I don't have an opinion. I wasn't there. I don't know. So I don't know what went down. I don't know. I hear they had a pretty decent car count. That's great. Good for them. So with that being said, if you are on social media and you are bashing a racetrack, you are part of the problem. Go out and support your local racetrack. If not, keep your mouth shut. Don't say nothing. Keep it to yourself. So that's had to spend all that money you saved not racing. Yeah. And yeah.
Good thing.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. You know what I spent it on? Goddamn well pump.
Well, yeah, right.
So
there you go.
Again, so this Saturday, yours truly, I will be back at the Bethel Motor Speedway. We are got Saft Electric, 845-744-5072. Paul, you are the best, brother. Thank you. Dude, that's awesome. You know what? I thought Paul Harding was a schmuck, and he's really not. He's a really nice guy. Paul Harding Automotive down in Poughkeepsie, New York. Stop down there. If you see the man and he's in his underwear in his shop, listen, leave him alone. It's hot. It's hot out. Man's got to make a living.
Oh, my God.
Awesome show, Jerry and Go. Thank you so much, Janet. We appreciate you. Dude, this has been – we got to stop taking weeks off. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That we're all animated. Exactly, we're all amped up. And John, dude, it's an infectious there you go, Paul. Dude, it's an infectious attitude that he had. I loved it. I love his energy. I love how he had stripper glitter and all. Yeah. Dude, absolutely great. So again, Saft Electric.
Yeah, I never met that guy, man.
Me either. I knew the name. You know, I've heard the name before.
I've seen him. He was when he raced the Speedster and the Slingshot and stuff. I never met him at Orange County, man.
Yeah, dude, he fired me up, man. This is awesome.
He was a cool dude, man.
So, but a lot of great racing going on this weekend, and get out there, support. Okay, listen, man, our sport is in trouble here lately these days. You know, we're missing car counts, we're missing fans. Guys, man, stop bitching on social media. Seriously, you know what I mean? I know that there's a lot of controversial crap going on out there. If you're not going to have a positive attitude with stuff, man, honestly, then just keep it off of there. You're hurting the tracks. You know, I'll be the first one to tell you, man, that I don't do it. And I'm not going to. You know, it's horrible what's going on. So with that being said, we'll see everybody. Are we coming back next week? I don't want to say we'll see everybody next week.
Yeah, we'll see everybody Monday.
Yeah, we'll listen. Just keep an eye on the website.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted.
So, again, if you're on social media and you're bashing your local racetrack, man, you are part of the problem. Please, by all means, go out and support your local racetrack. I'm as positive as my last STD test. Son of a bitch. Whatever, Nate.
On that
note, I feel for you, brother. Yeah, man. Nate, we'll see you guys Saturday. Thank you so much. And thanks for following us on Facebook, YouTube. Hit that like button, even subscribe. Even when you don't race, you take the highlight. Yeah, thanks, Bud. Oh, Bud, there you are. What's up, man? I'll come back on again. Yeah. Listen, Larry, if we don't want anybody to watch, we'll definitely have you back on. All right, listen. We'll see you guys. Thanks.
Later.